Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to NXT Takeover Season 2, Episode 25. We are just a week away after this event of NXT Wrestling away from NXT Takeover's version of NXT Takeover Toronto. We've already ran our pre-show matches, so let's get straight into the card this evening. It's not as bulky because, as you know with my series, as we get closer, the matches are longer, the feuds are deeper, and we don't got as much build. Let's get straight into the action here, guys. Renee Young, welcome to NXT. Tonight we have a massive main event when the Balor Club takes on Apollo Crews, Hideo Itami, Neville, and Samoa Joe. Oh Renee, I can't wait, says Corey Graves. We also have Bliss and Lynch in a rematch, and we have the Kingdom with Maria somehow getting their way, weaseling their way, and facing American Alpha in a non-title match. Corey Graves, if they were to win Renee, Regal would have no choice but to put them in the match at NXT Takeover Toronto for the Tag Team Championships. All this, much more, NXT starts now! NXT show opening credits. William Regal's door is open and peek inside, seeing Gable and Jordan. This trap looks great on you, boys, says Regal. I'm glad you're able to fight all the way back up and earn your championships. Chad Gable, we fought hard, Regal, but why are you stacking the odds against us? We stayed on the straight and narrow, says Jason Jordan. Boys, you're young. To be great, like what you want to be, they nod to Regal. You have to face all comers. Now, unfortunately, due to technicality of the contracts and controls of the contracts of the Young Bucks, they're going to be in the NXT Tag Team title match at NXT TakeOver Toronto regardless. That is my fault. The fans boo. Jason Jordan does not look happy. It happens. I'm sorry. It's an oversight. And the Kingdom, why they signed, says William, breathing heavily. Look, if they win tonight, it'll be a four-way, four of you guys fighting for the NXT Tag Team Championships in Toronto. That's my apology. I have not been myself lately. I'm sorry, and it was an honest oversight. Jason Jordan walks away, and Gable shakes his hand. Now, as you guys recall, Kevin Owens fought Triple H at Legacy 1, where he basically got Triple H the fuck out of the picture. William Regal with his co-runner of NXT with Triple H has been gone. He's been really overworked, really been taking all this stuff into consideration. There's lots of stuff on William Regal's plate. And to be quite frankly, it's been a lot. So he's made this little mistake. But if they win tonight, it'll be a fatal four-way between Hideo Itami and Neville, Jason Jordan and Chad Gable, a.k.a. American Alpha, the Young Bucks, and the Kingdom. Alright, in the opening... In the match, that's some good action, but not much of a feat. Becky Lynch gets her win back by defeating Alexa Bliss with the hard knocks. So this was just Alexa Bliss getting the loss here after she got the count-out victory last week over Becky Lynch. A video now shows American Alpha walking to the ring. A video then shows the Kingdom of Mike Bennett and Matt Taven with Maria walking to the ring. And this is going to be a quick show tonight, guys. Now the Balor Club shows up. Finn Balor. Tonight is the night. The night Balor Club makes their mark. Tonight is the night the Balor Club somehow gets out of the shadow the NWO Gold has cast over the entire NXT universe. The Young Bucks and Gallows nod. Tonight is the night we reign supreme. The scene ends with the Balor Club putting the Wolfpack up and fading out. Balor then slowly turns around and looks into the camera. In Toronto, the demon returns, says Finn Balor, fading. And about that featured great action in average heat. The Kingdom defeated American Alpha in 10 minutes when Taven defeated Gable by a pinfall with the Kingdom come after distraction from Maria. She distracted American Alpha here, and the Kingdom gets the victory. Maria's boys will be in the title match at NXT TakeOver Toronto. It will be a fatal four-way match for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Alright, now match card hype plays for NXT TakeOver Toronto, where it will be Natalya returning home to take on Bayley. Just a friendly matchup here. Next week on NXT also, we're going to see the Young Bucks and the Kingdom teaming up to take on American Alpha and Itami and Neville, a.k.a. the Tag Team Championship match. So this was the last week of getting the tag teams in, obviously. And also next week, we're going to see Enzo Amore, who's taking on Big Cass inside of a cage at Toronto Team with Baron Corbin, who's facing Kevin Owens in a rematch, and a tag team extravaganza next week. And in the main event, my best rating ever. I'm not sure if this is my best rating ever. I think it is. And about that featured great action in average heat. The Balor Club, Finn, Doc, Matt, and Nick defeat Apollo Crews, Hideo, Tommy, Neville, and Samoa Joe, when Finn Balor defeats Neville by pinfall with a diving coup de grace. So a grueling 26-minute, 8-man tag team match on NXT, and it got a rating. I am freaking over the moon here. I don't know if Bayley and Brie Bella were better. They may have been at 81. I'm not sure. But anyway, this is either my highest or my second highest rated match ever. I've never get anything really above 71, 72. That's usually the main event. But this is an 80 tonight with an NXT. Just the main event was fantastic, guys. So we got the Balor Club going over. And obviously hinted on earlier, they're not too happy with NWO Gold reigning supreme and really cutting into their spotlight. 73. Freaking amazing. Oh my god, freaking amazing. I think that's my second best ever. This show increased us in 19 regions. I'd like to thank everyone for watching this week, and we will see you next week. We got one more show before NXT Takeover Toronto, folks. Wow, what a rating.